Hello, dear students. Welcome back to e-classes of PN Amarsi High School Standard 12th Commerce subject Statistics. We are doing chapter number 2 of part 2 textbook. Today, we are going to study probability distribution of a discrete random variable. Now, let us understand the meaning of probability distribution. The probability distribution of a discrete random variable x is a list of each possible value of x together with the probability that x takes that value in one trial of the experiment. Now, what is the meaning of this? Probability distribution means when you perform an experiment and a particular outcome, if we take it as x, and what is the probability of that x, when we list them, then that list of the outcomes and its probabilities is called a probability distribution. Probability we denote by Px. Now you know that probability lies between 0 and 1. That means 0 is less than equal to Px is less than equal to 1. You know that probability of an impossible event is 0. Probability of a certain event is 1. And the probability always lies between 0 and 1. Now when you add the probabilities, that is all the possible probabilities of different values of x when we find and we take the sum of all the probabilities, then the total comes out to be 1. That means sigma px is always taken as 1. Now this probability distribution we can show in the form of table. Let us see it. See all the possible values of x which can come in an experiment. We can write down as x1, x2, x3, x4 and so on up to xn. The probability of x1 we can write as px1. Probability of x2 we can find and write in px2. Probability of x3 we can write down as px3. And up to so on we can find the probability of pxn. Now when we do the total of this probabilities of the different values of x, the answer which we get, that is 1. That means the total of all the values of the probabilities is 1. Let us understand how to find the probability distribution by taking one example. Let's take this example. Let's read it. A balanced dice is thrown. Find the probability distribution of the number obtained on the dice. Now you know that dice has 6 faces. So the numbers which come on the dice are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Now since there are 6 possible outcomes and if we want the number 1 on the dice, the probability formula is m upon n. That is favorable case upon number of total cases. So if 1 we see, 1 comes only once. So m is 1. Total outcomes are 6. So probability will be 1 by 6. Similarly, we can find the probabilities of 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Since all the numbers are coming only once, so m will be 1 for all and the total cases are 6. So we can say the probability of each number will be 1 by 6. So let us substitute these probabilities and the values of x in the form of table. See the numbers on the dice which we are getting, we can write in the form of a table and we can put it in one column, that is number on the dice. What are the numbers on the dice? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So numbers we can put it as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now you know probability of 1 is 1 by 6. Probability of 2 is 1 by 6. Probability of 3 is 1 by 6. Probability of 4 is 1 by 6. Probability of 5 is 1 by 6. And probability of 6 is 1 by 6. Because all these numbers comes only on one of the face of the dice. Total outcomes are 6. Therefore, the probability of each one, that is each number on the dice, is 1 by 6. Now let us do the total of this. So 1 plus 1 plus 1, when you do, there are 6 cases. So when you add it, it will be 6 by 6, because 1 by 6 comes 6 times. So 6 by 6 means 1. So the total of this probability is 1. Now this is an important condition you should remember. That is, when we form a probability distribution, the total of all the probabilities should always come out to be 1. That is, sigma px should be 1. This is in fact the way to check whether our probability distribution is correct or not. Go through this topic. We will do more sums based on this in the next session. Thank you.